What's good? Welcome to Slave Finance, where we slave finance. That's gonna stick, bro. Just wait, that's gonna stick. But day one of the ladder challenge complete. We flipped that 5 into 15. Day one is probably the easiest day. The pressures. It's only $5 and everything. The pressure is different. But if you tell me we won, if you didn't, well, I still won. So Aiden Hill wasn't really a sweat. He had like 22 goalie saves going into the third period. Predators just kept shooting. If you remember last video, I literally said, we just focused on how many times they shoot. They averaged 31 shots on goal. They've been shooting a lot recently. All he needed was 24 saves. They really shot almost 40 times. They kept it going into the third period, even with the lead. They just wouldn't stop. And Aiden only got 35 saves because he let some goals go by him. It's all good. He got us there. When you shooting a lot, it's hard to block all them. It's hard to block all of that. That's ridiculous. But he got 35 saves, solid performance. Even though he let some goals slip by him, but we bet on him to get 24 goals. We didn't bet on him to save the day or anything. So he got us there. Ray J Dennis, not really a sweat either. He had like 3 or 4 going into halftime. Uh, he just played his game. He just kept up the pace. He had good pace the whole game. 7 dimes. That's all we needed. If you remember last video, the projection they had him for was around 7. I said they got him projected for 7. We only need 6 dimes. He got us 7. So I gladly take that. He's been crushing. I've definitely put in his assists on some other slips. He's been crushing for sure. That's somebody to look out for on later days of the ladder. But as you can see, day 10 of the ladder consists of I'm tripping. Day 2 of the ladder consists of, flipping that $10 we just won into 30. Simple enough. So what are we doing? You may be asking. I ain't gonna gatekeep the picks for too long. Maybe you just want to see the picks and leave. I got you. Don't worry about it. We gonna go to this little board. You see my picks already here. I submitted this already, just in case it got bumped or whatever. Because, I was a little concerned about Javon because we going to see why. But, I just had to lock it in real quick. If it's still up here when you see the video and you want to lock it in or you like the ideas or you want to tell or you want to go less on both of them because you just want to fade me. You don't believe in the channel. You don't believe in the knowledge or whatever. That's fine with me. But these are the picks I went with. And we're gonna see why. So Javon Small, his joint was at 13.5 on underdog. They bumped it back down because they was real high on him. It was crazy. But I still like the odds to go over. He might get bumped to 13.0, not gonna lie. He might get bumped to 13.0, might get bumped to 13.5, we'll see. But he's been crushing. They got him projected for 13.58, solid with me. That's more than fine with me. Uh, minus 130, minus 128, solid. Especially for a college prop. Same story here. Uh, underdog had him right here at 13 point. As you can see, like they still got the underdog thing right here. Didn't update yet. I didn't refresh, but they had him at 13.5. Still not that favorite to go under. They it's plus money, but it's barely. And Caesar don't even got a plus money, so you know it's solid. We getting great value at 12.5. Now, last 10, 6 of the last 10, 4 of the last 5, 63% of 2023. He was doing it last year. All solid. Let's see why he was going under. He was really going under because he just couldn't put the ball in the basket, not going to lie. This was a tough game. They got blown out. Another tough game. They got blown out. They just lost this game. But these, it is what it is. But then he started feeling himself a little bit. This one was another inefficient game. But even now, when he's inefficient like this, is crazy. 5 for 16, still got him 17 points. Like, even when he's not taking shots like this, even this is against Houston, he still had 18 points because he was getting to the line. So, he's been aggressive recently. He's even when his shot isn't falling, the volume is there, and when the volume is there, I like the pick even more. I hate taking players that like just don't shoot. It blows me. If I see somebody in the slump and they like almost made it to their line, like they was like right here, 11. They needed 13, but they were like 1 for 7 from three. Like I'm good to take that again. They're not going to go 1 for 7 every game. It's just variance. So if he's taking 10 shots a game, 9.6 average, he's making 4 of them. He's getting to the line. He's efficient from the line. He was doing it against great defenses. Houston is a great defense, especially against guards. Like it's solid. He is solid. So I like the pick. The projections like the pick. The odds like the pick. It's not really anything to turn me away. Except Cincinnati's a decent defense, but it doesn't really matter because he's going to take the shots. He's good. He's going to take the shots. So that's the first pick. Honestly, it ain't really much to talk about with that. I just like it. It fits my criteria. I decided to add it to the ladder. Uh, let's see. Also, only did today because tomorrow, I'm going to use. I'm tripping. I'm going to use the Jokic free square. Where's it at? I'm probably going to use this tomorrow and pair it with another pick that I like for NBA. So yeah, if you want to stop by tomorrow and see what I pick, see what that other pick is, uh, stop by tomorrow. The maximum is 25. So even if we win or lose today, we're still able to use this regardless. We can either put 5 on it or 20 on it. We're gonna see tomorrow, but I think this is solid. I mean, well, duh, it's solid. 27 games for the back-to-back MVP to score. You know what I'm saying? But we're not talking about that now. We're not talking about that. But that's for tomorrow. I'm just giving y'all a sneak peek, something to look forward to. Just in case you was trying to figure out your own ladder challenge and you still got that left. Just don't forget about it. That's basically all I'm saying. But anyways, the second pick, Austin Matthews. I usually do not take goal picks. I don't really like it. I'm more of a shots on goal type of person. But he has been crushing. I'm not gonna lie, he has been crushing. He's been on like, come on, back-to-back hat tricks is crazy. He's been killing. There's no head-to-head data. They didn't play each other this year. You know, um, he's just been crushing. I'm not gonna lie. Solid matchup. You know, Arizona isn't. You know, it's solid. It's solid. They're not really stopping too much. They're kind of mid. Uh, that's really all it is to it. Also, if you wanted to take a look, he gets consistent minutes because he's their star. So, and without certain players, this looks even better. Morgan is not playing. Uh, well, more than just Morgan, but like all these people just aren't playing. I forgot who I clicked, but like yeah, stuff like this. Even though these are literally like the last 2 games or whatever, without those players, like he's going crazy. They're missing so many different players that like it's just ridiculous. They're just missing a lot of players. They're just missing a lot of players. So plenty of players missing. I think Morgan is solid. Morgan is pretty solid. Again, my hockey knowledge isn't all the way there. I'm learning as I go. I just know like strategy and stuff. I know how the games go. But I haven't learned every player. But Austin Matthews is like that. And let's see. Let's just check. Let's check what RotoWire is saying. They obviously like Austin Matthews. Sleeper likes Austin Matthews. Also, on one thing I thought about was interesting for Underdog. Underdog has him at minus 135. Now y'all know Underdog is a flat payout DFS app, but now they've started to bring similar to the Goblins on PrizePicks. I'm tripping. Similar to like the Goblins on PrizePicks. Where's NBA at? I don't see a single Goblin. Okay, there we go. Like you see how These two together, Austin Matthews and Javon Small, those two were $15 payouts. And now with the Goblin, it's not, you get paid less because it's more likely to hit because his line is above 11.5. But yeah, Underdog, they always had the Scorchers, which was kind of like similar to these Demons, where the payout is better. Instead of the 15 that we got with Austin Matthews, the regular prop, we get 1875 because Jaden Ivey is a demon. It's less likely to hit because it's 20 points. Underdog always had those. They had those Scorchers, which give you a boosted payout. But now they brought something similar to the Goblins, where the payout is worse because it's more likely to hit. Underdog has Austin Matthews goals at minus 135, which is like, typically in Underdog, a regular prop is considered like 1 times the odds, if that makes sense. So like, it's 1 times the payout for a prop, but the goals is at 0.85 times, if that makes sense. So like, it's not all the way there because typically an Underdog prop, it'll be minus 120 odds, roughly like minus 122, minus 121, around that area, depending on what type of props you pick. Like on the 3-man, it's like minus 122, something like that. But or minus 120, something in that area. But on Underdog with this Austin Matthews prop, it said minus 135. So they think it's more likely to hit for sure. That they're offering you less money, so you're just instantly getting value on PrizePicks. Maybe not as much value. You're actually not even getting that much value if you're doing a 2-man like I am. But anyway, you're getting value. It's a good pick, is all I'm saying. So yeah, I think it's solid. RotoWire, I think he's gonna shoot more than 5 times. The odds don't really favor it as much, but they think he's gonna shoot more than 5 times. Props made easy. They think he's gonna shoot more than 5 times, so they think they're gonna get his shots up. He's been getting his shots up for sure. 7 shot attempts a game, 4.3 on goal. Like 9 a few games. Like it's crazy. 18 shots on goal in a game is 13 shots on goal with 18 shot attempts is ridiculous. Like he's getting his shots up. It's consistent. He doesn't have a game with less than 3 in his last 20. He might not even have one with less than 3 this whole season, honestly. He got 2 once. It's just been 3+ all across because he's getting his shots up. So I like the volume. It kind of reminds me of the Javon pick. The volume is there. Even if he's missing a goal, the volume is there. He's going to get his shots up. We only need 1 shot. We just need him to make it, honestly. But if he's getting the shots up, it just looks better for us. And it's kind of a thin, it's not really too many valuable picks, not too many picks where everything points in a certain direction. Even though his goals is a little risky, but it's Austin Matthews. He's different. So, yeah, those are my picks, honestly. I'm rocking with those today. I'm going to add him back, just for old time's sake. These are also 2 popular page picks, which, I'd be scared of a little bit because, I feel like they'd be rigging. But we good. They ain't the most popular picks of the day. They can't rig everything. Something gotta go over. And it's all the way at the bottom, you feel me? People don't rock with goals like that either. So, Javon Small, Austin Matthews, solid. I already placed it, so I ain't going to place it again. But, yeah, I hope y'all have a great day, a great night, great evening, whatever y'all doing. Hopefully we make some money. That's all. Thanks.